Yes, good morning students. Good morning. Welcome to the mathematics class. So today we are going to discuss the topic constructions. How many of you are having the idea of the construction? Can anyone explain construction? What construction you have learned in the previous classes? Shall we recall once the constructions what we learned in the 8th standard, 7th standard and 6th standard? Who is going to explain that constructions? Yes, fatafat. Constructions. Constructions. You all know the meaning of constructions. Okay, yes. Who is ready to give the answer for this? Who is going to explain what you learned in the construction chapter in the previous years? Nothing? Yes. Yes, Vaishnavi, what do you know about the constructions?
Mataji, in previous classes, we have learnt about how to construct angles.
Angles. Okay, which angles you know constructions?
60 degree,
Okay, 60
120
degree
degree,
construction.
90 degree,
Okay, 120-degree construction, you know. Then 90-degree construction. Next,
30 degree,
okay, 30-degree. Then
15 degree.
15-degree. Okay, then what do you learn? After the construction of different angles,
Then construction of triangles.
yeah, very good. Construction of triangles, you all know. Then only construction of triangles.
No, construction of some quadrilaterals.
Okay, some construction of some quadrilaterals. Thank you so much, Vaishnavi. Yes, I'll speak to Danya. Danya.
Mathematical construction of circle, triangles, angles, some shapes.
Construction of different angles, construction of quadrilaterals. Okay, construction.
Circles.
Yeah, circle. You can, for the given radius, you can easily draw the circle. Next, anything? Yeah. Construction of perpendicular bisector for the given line segment. How to draw the perpendicular bisector? That you learned in the previous classes only, no? Construction of perpendicular bisector for the given line segment. How many of you know the construction of perpendicular bisector for the given line segment? Yes, construction of angular bisector also. If one angle is given 60 degree, so we have to construct the angle bisectors. In the sense, we have to divide the angle into two equal parts, 30-30. Then how to draw the angle bisectors for that. Then how to draw the perpendicular bisector for the given line segment. So midpoint of the segment, find the midpoint of the segment. Yeah, that is perpendicular bisector. So you all know this topic. No, you all learned that topic in the previous years. So in the 9th standard, again we have to revise this different angle constructions, then how to bisect the given angle, then how to draw the perpendicular bisector. So we have to recall all these topics once. Okay, it's a very important topics. Okay, so that's why if you are finish this concepts in the 8th standard also, again they have given the same topic in the 9th standard. Okay, now we have to revise that related one. First exercise we have to solve. Okay, so to solve the first exercise of the 9th standard construction chapter, once again we have to revise. Okay, different angle constructions, angle bisector constructions, and perpendicular line bisector. Okay, perpendicular bisector for the given line. Okay, given line segment construction. So voice is breaking. For all, voice is breaking, students. Voice is breaking. Is it audible? No. Okay, only for few students this is happening. Actually, I think network issue. Okay, so now let us revise what we learned in the previous classes for this year. Okay, yes. So constructions, rachanagalu. So we have to construct different angles with the help of compass, not with the help of protractor now. You all know how to construct different angles using protractor. Okay, you all are familiar with the protractor, right? So different measurement of 0 to 180 degree you can observe here. Okay, so now with the help of compass, how to construct the different angles that we have to see. You all know that topic, but still we have to revise. So you have to tell me the steps, okay? I'll ask one students for one construction. So you have to explain the steps of the constructions of different angles or angle bisectors. Then I'll follow that steps. Is it okay? So today we are going to spend the whole class for the revision of the 8th standard construction chapter. Okay, construction of different angles and construction of perpendicular bisector for the given line segment and construction of the angle bisector. Is it okay, students? Yes. Now let us start the class with the basic constructions. So can we construct angle bisectors first? Can we construct angle bisectors first? Yes. How to draw angle bisectors? So for that, first one angle must be given. No? Which angle? Let us take one angle. Okay. So any angle you just mark. Any angle you just mark. Okay. I'll mark one angle now. Here, any measurement angle. I am not going to use the protractor. It's okay. Let us take the protractor only to construct one basic angle. So then, okay. So now I'll mark 60 degree with the help of protractor. Okay. Now I'll mark 60 degree with the help of protractor. Okay. Now this is actually 60 degree construction. Not construction, 60 degree location using scale and protractor. How to draw 60 degree with the help of compass, we'll explain later. Okay. So now let us take the name of this angle. Angle ABC 60 degree. Angle ABC 60 degree. Now the topic is we have to divide this angle. We have to bisect this angle. Bisector word meaning is which divides the 60 degree into two equal parts. Angle bisector. Okay. Construction of angle bisector. Now we have to learn. So first topic, that is construction of angle bisectors. Construction of angle bisector. Now, who is going to explain? Now, one angle is given actually. 60 degree angle is given. Now, we have to bisect this angle. So, what is the first step? Who is going to explain this procedure? Construction of angle bisectors. Raise your hands fast. One by one, we'll finish the class fast. Who is ready? Can I explain? Yes, Shreya. Very good, Shreya. First, Shreya asked, okay? Okay, next chance I'll give Vaishnavi. Shreya. Okay, Shreya. Yes. What is the first step, Shreya?
Take any measurement.
Yes, Shreya. What's your answer?
Take a measurement.
Okay, take a measurement in the sense 1 second.
Put the point on B.
1 minute, Shreya. Yes, Shreya. What is the first step, Shreya?
Mataji, take any radius, like small measurements.
Okay. From B point. Okay, let us. Okay, let us mark like this now, Shreya. Is it a right step? First step. Yes. For any radius, we have to cut an arc. Okay, or circle. So not a complete circle, just okay. This type we have to draw. Got the idea of the first step now? Yes. What is the second step, Shreya?
We have to take the measures of the arc.
Okay, now we have to take the measurement of the arc. Okay, Shreya, measurement of arc is already. Next.
Mataji, the arc which intersects B and C and the arc which intersects B and A, we have to take its measurement.
Okay, see here. This is the point. No, actually Shreya is telling that. See here, when we draw this arc, actually we got one point on BC and one point on AB. So we have to take the point, this one. Okay, so we have to take the points. So next, from these points, for the arc measurement, we have to cut an arc like this. First arc, okay, on BC line segment. Okay, next from this point we have to cut the first
Your
arc.
voice is breaking.
Voice is breaking. Hello? Shreya? See here. So first ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಎನಿ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸೊ ಒಂದ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಒಂದ್ ಆರ್ಕ್ ಅನ್ನ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಈ ಆರ್ಕ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಬಿ ಸಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಎ ಬಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದ ಮೆಜರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆರ್ಕ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಮೆಜರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಅದೇ ಮೆಜರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಕ್ ಅನ್ನ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎ ಬಿ ಮೇಲಿರೋ ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ಕ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದ ಟೂ ಆರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಕ್ಟ್ at one point. Now what we have to do is from the B point we have to join this point. Okay, from the B point we have to join this point. So this gives the angle bisector. Now you have to observe, now the angles divided into two equal parts, that is 30 degree, 30 degree. So verification, just you have to see using the help of protractor. Okay, with the help of protractor you have to see. See here actually we have to observe. See 30 degree, 30 degree we have to observe that. 30 degree, 30 degree marking we have to observe. Okay, this is the method of angle bisector. How to construct the angle bisector for the given angle. So first we have to take any radius and we have to draw one arc like this. Next to take the measurement of this arc and from this point cut an arc once, okay, inside the angle, and from this arc again we have to cut an arc. Okay, so then two arcs will be intersect at one common point. From the B point you have to draw one line which divides the angle into two equal parts. Okay, so that gives the angle bisector constructions. Is that clear, students? This is the angle bisector construction. Now, so with the help of protractor we verified practically. Practical verification over. Now theoretically we have to verify whether these two angles are really equal. We have to verify theoretically. On what basis we can prove this one? Can anyone tell me? Yes, what basis we can do that one? Yes, practically we verified with the help of protractor. But theoretically we have to prove that this angle which is equal to this. How to prove that one? Yeah, congruency of triangle. Very good, Vaishnavi. Congruency of triangle. Now what we have to do here for to get the congruency of triangle? We need triangles, no? Here we are not observing triangles. For that what we have to do? Yeah, what we have to do? Yes, Shreya, it's okay. Shreya is having network problem. Okay, Shreya. Now, here we are not construction. What construction we have to do, Vaishnavi, here? Theoretical verification. Yes. What?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Vaishnavi, what we have to do now?
Mataji, we have to join the points of BA and BC to point of angular bisector.
Okay, now we have to take this point as A and this point as B. Okay, so now angle bisector point here we are observing. Now for that we have to join these points now like this. Okay, so join. Let us give the name for this is D. Can I give the name D here? Sorry, here already B I took, A I took here. We have to give the different name here. Let us take the name for this point. Let us give the name D only. Next E and F point. E, F, sorry. Let us take this point only D. Next this point E. Continuous stepwise will give. A, B, C first give an angle. Okay. So then here we'll get D point and E point. From this D point and E point again we got one F point. Okay. So we have to join this D to F and E to F. Now are you all observing the two triangles here? See here dotted line. So to join DF and EF I use dotted line. This is construction part. Here we are observing that BDF and BEF are the two triangles. You all know the congruency, right? Can you prove the congruency now? Yes. In a triangle, which two triangles we have to take? BDF and triangle BEF. You just observe triangle BDF, here B point, okay, BDF and BEF in these two triangles. Okay, which is the first criteria? Which is the first parameter for the congruency? Yeah, you have to tell me which is the first parameter for the congruency. Are you all observing? Yeah, BF is equal to BF common. Okay, we can take the first step. BF is equal to BF common. Okay, are you all observing? This BF is common for both the triangles. Yes, of course, BF is equal to BF common. What is the next parameter? Which is the next parameter? Yes, EF is equal to DF by construction. EF which is equal to DF by construction. Yes, of course. EF is equal to DF by construction. The two sides are equal. How the construction actually? So we took the measurement of this radius now. So then we draw the arc of the same radius. That's why this DF and EF are same actually. Okay. So that is by construction. Nave madid construction. Okay, which is the next one? Which is the next one? Which is the next one, students? Which is the next one? One more side is there, no? Yeah, BE which is equal to BD, of course, because so we took the same radius circle alva idu. Actually circle, full circle draw madilla now actually. ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ನ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನರ್ಥ? ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗಿರೋ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗಿರೋ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಸೇಮೇ ತಾನೆ. ಸೊ that is also by construction only. BD which is equal to BE. Okay, BD which is equal to BE. So what reason will take for this? What reason? Construction only, we constructed now. So by construction only, so this BD which is equal to BE, we took the same radius. So for that only we draw the circle like this. So that's why this BD measurement which is equal to BE measurement. Okay, yes. So now SSS congruency. BF is equal to BF, then EF is equal to DF, then BD which is equal to BE. Therefore, triangle BDF congruence to triangle BEF according to SSS congruency rule. So therefore, in CPCT what you can say actually, angle DBF which is equal to angle EBF. Okay, angle DBF which is equal to angle EBF. CPCT. DBF and EBF both are equal in the sense total angle is 30 degree. So then both the angles are equal in the sense, total angle is 60 degree actually. So if both are actually equal in the sense 30 degree now. So this is actually theoretical verification with the help of congruency. So this is the method of dividing the given angle into two equal parts. This is a construction of angle bisectors. You all know how to construct angle bisectors. So this is the revision part of the construction of the angle bisectors. So this is actually verification. If they ask the verification in the examination for the angle bisectors, then what you have to do? So you have to join this side and this side, okay? Then you will get two triangles and you have to show the congruency of the two triangles and you have to use the CPCT to get the result. Is that clear, students? This is about the angle bisectors construction of angle bisector. Is that clear, students? One angle will be given, so you have to divide the angle into two equal parts. Very simple. ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಮೆಜರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಕ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬಹುದು, ನಾಟ್ ಅ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎರಡು ಹೊಸ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಆ ಆರ್ಕ್ ನ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಎಂಡಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ, ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ಈ ಆರ್ಕ್ ನ ಮೆಜರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಆರ್ಕ್ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ದ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಈ ಎರಡು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ನೀವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಆರ್ಕ್ ನ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಆ ಎರಡು ಆರ್ಕ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಗೆ ಬಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಸೊ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ದ ಆಂಗಲ್ bisector. Is that clear now, students? Yes. So this is about the construction of angle bisector. Now, next, construction of perpendicular bisector for the given line segment. Okay, now construction of perpendicular bisector. So, next topic is construction of perpendicular bisector. Construction of perpendicular bisector. Okay, construction of perpendicular bisector for a given line segment. What is the first step on line segment? For example, let us take one 6 centimeter. So first draw one 6 centimeter, that is AB line segment. Okay, 6 centimeter. So one line segment, that is AB of measurement 6 centimeter line is there. Now we have to divide this one into two equal parts, that is perpendicular bisector we have to draw. So we have to draw the perpendicular bisector for this line segment. So 6 centimeter. What is the first step? Next, who is ready to give the answer for this question? How to construct the perpendicular bisector? Yeah, Vaishnavi, Danya. Danya. Let us give chance to Danya now. Danya. Yes, what is the first step, Danya?
We should take the measure of AB more than half.
Yeah, we have to fix the measurement of more than half of the given line segment. Now, AB is the line segment of measurement 6 centimeter. We have to take the measurement of more than half. Approximated value, more than half. ಅರ್ಧಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. Okay, what is the next step, Shreya? Danya?
We should draw the arc, Mataji, from point A.
Yeah, we should draw the arc from point A like this, no? One arc upward, one arc downward. Okay, right now? So see your first step is we have to take the measurement of more than half of the AB line segment and from A point. Okay, so we have to draw the arc from A point. We have to draw the arc on the upside and downside here. Okay, next. 1 second. Next, 1 second. Fix this measurement. Here, I'll change this one. Once again, more than half of AB from A point. Yes, two arcs we have to draw. Next, we cannot change the measurement now. Already, this more than half is fixed now. From A point, we draw the arc, no? Same to same method we have to follow for the B point for the same measurement. Now we have to draw the arc. We have to cut the first arc, okay, with the B point. Okay, are you all observing this step actually? Yes. Now what we have to do here, see, here we got one point of intersection. Here also we got one point here. Just we have to join these 2 points. Okay, just we have to join these 2 points. Now you just observe. This is the construction of the perpendicular bisector. This is the construction of perpendicular bisector. Now you can use the protractor to verify whether it is 90 degree or not. Okay, see here exactly. Yes, place the protractor properly. So you can observe that here 90 degree, here 90 degree. So then we have to use the scale whether AB line segment is divided properly or not. Okay, so here exactly 3 centimeter, 3 centimeter. Total, this is actually now perpendicular bisector in the sense 3 centimeter, 3 centimeter. Here 90 degree, here 90 degree. Got the idea of this perpendicular bisector construction? Now very easy. First is AB line segment, 6 centimeter line segment, and take more than half of AB. Then draw the arc. Okay, so upside and downside. Next, from B point, we have to cut the first 2 arcs. So then here you will get the point of intersection of the 2 arcs. That point of intersection of the 2 arcs we have to join. So that line which gives the perpendicular bisector of the given line segment. Now we verified practically. Practical verification is over with the help of scale and protractor. Now theoretically we have to prove that this is equal to this. Let us give the name for this actually. Here we will give the name C. Okay, this point is divide the AB line segment into two equal parts, no, 3 centimeter and 3 centimeter. Let us mark this point as C. Now, how to verify this one actually? Now, theoretical verification we have to do. AC which is equal to BC we have to show. Then this angle which is equal to this angle. How can we show this? This point of intersection will give E and F name. Let us give the name of this point is E and this point is F. Now what we have to do to show this one? Yes, Danya, raise the hand. Danya. Yes, Danya. What we have to do?
Mataji, for construction.
Again, construction. What construction we have to do here?
No, Mataji, I don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
That's why for beginning I raised my hand.
Huh?
For beginning I raised the hand.
Okay, it's okay, it's okay. I'll explain this topic actually. Now you are observing that E and F points, no? So we have to do one construction. We have to join this A to E. Okay, then B to E. We have to join A to E, B to E, and A to F, then B to F. Okay, so this is the construction. What we have to do now? Join A to E, B to E, then A to F, B to F. So now you have to recall your triangle topic. So we have solved this type of problem in the triangle topic actually. So now we have to show that this ECA which is equal to ECB. First we have to show that angle ECA which is equal to ECB, we have to show that. Then EAC is equal to BC, we have to show that. Okay, so for that we have to take the help of congruency. Which two triangles we have to choose here? Yes, you have to give the answer for this question. Which triangles we have to take here for the congruency? What result we need? I'll explain one more time. We need the result of AC is equal to BC, we need result. Then angle ECA is equal to angle ECB. Both are equal to 90-degree result I need. Which two triangles we have to choose here? Right angle triangle. But we don't know right angle triangle, Shreya. That only we have to prove actually. Right angle antane ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ prove ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈಗ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ actually ನಾವು construction ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ with the help of protractor ನಾವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ 90 ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಬಟ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇವಾಗ theoretical proof ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಮರ್ತು ಬಿಡಬೇಕು ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೊತ್ತಿಗೆ. Now we don't know actually whether it is right angle or not. We have to prove that one theoretically. So what we have to do? With the help of congruency, we can show that the two triangles, okay, right angle triangle anta. Which two triangles we have to take? EAC and EBC. EAC and EBC. Okay, Vaishnavi gave the answer that EAC and BAC. Okay, now let us try to Vaishnavi's triangle actually. ನಾನು ಒಂದೇ ಸಲ ರಫ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ. ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅದು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ರೈಟ್ ಇಟ್ ನೀಟ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, EAC ಅಂಡ್ BEC ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇಫ್ ವಿ ಚೂಸ್ ದೀಸ್ ಟು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ಸ್, ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಇದೆ ಎರಡು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಎಸ್, ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ದೀಸ್ ಟು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ these results we need here only. AC is equal to BC, yes of course this triangle which includes this triangle only. And ECA which is equal to ECB, again it is covered in this angle only. But if we consider these two triangles directly, what happens you just observe actually. First step ಏನು ಸಿಗತ್ತಪ್ಪ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ? ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ EC is equal to EC ಕಾಮನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಓಕೆ, ನಾನು ಬರ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ EC is equal to EC common. Which is the second one? Which is the second one actually? AE which is equal to A ಇಂದ E ಇರೋ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್, B ಇಂದ E ಇರೋ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ನಾವೇ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. ಮೋರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಹಾಫ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು A ಇಂದ 1 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್, B ಇಂದ 1 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನಾವೇ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಗೆ ಆರ್ಕ್ ನ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ AE is equal to BE ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. 2 parameters over. Which is the third one? I need the answer for this question. Now ಈಗ ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀರಾ ನೀವು? Which is the third one? Mataji, first we have, yes, Vaishnavi, now I got the real answer. ನಾವು ಈಗ ಸೇಮ್ ಟು ಸೇಮ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಹೀಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಹೇಗೆ? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಈ ಎರಡು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ನೇ ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಎರಡೇ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಮೀಟರ್ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ, ಮೂರನೇ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಮೀಟರ್ ನಮಗ್ ಸಿಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಈಗ ಈ ಸೈಡ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ವಿ, ಇದು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ? ಎ ಸಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಸಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದೇ ನಮ್ ಪ್ರೂಫ್. ನಾವ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ನಮಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಎ ಸಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಸಿ ಇದೆಯೋ ಇಲ್ವೋ ಅಂತ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಆಂಗಲ್, ಇವೆರಡು ಆಂಗಲ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅನ್ನೋದೇ ನಮ್ ಪ್ರೂಫ್. ನಾವ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಅದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರು ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಈ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಂತೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್. ಈ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆನೂ ಏನು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಸಫಿಶಿಯಂಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಹಿಯರ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ 2 parameter. So directly we cannot take the required triangle. Actually, which is the required triangle? These two triangles only required for us. But in the beginning, because of the insufficient parameters, so we have to take the two different triangles now. Which two triangles we have to take in the beginning? Okay, that is triangle EAF and triangle EBF we have to take. First we have to choose the big two triangles. So there we have to take some benefits for the next congruency. Okay, now let us take in triangle EAF and in triangle EBF. We have to choose the two triangles EAF and EBF like this. Okay, now you will get sufficient parameters. Which parameter? First one. So now EA which is equal to BA we can take. EA which is equal to BE. EA which is equal to EB will write. Okay, this EA which is equal to EB by construction. Which method? By construction method. Okay, which is the next one? Which is the next one? This side which is equal to this. Next to AF is equal to BF. Can we take AF which is equal to BF? Again, this is also by construction. Okay, this AF which is equal to BF. Next, yours favorite. EF is equal to EF common. Okay, EF is equal to EF common. EF which is equal to EF common. That side is common for both the triangles. Right now, this EF is common for this side also, this triangle also and this triangle also. Therefore, the triangle EAF is congruent to triangle EBF. Triangle EAF is congruent to triangle EBF according to SSS congruency rule. According to SSS congruency rule. Now in CPCT, what you can write actually? Now in CPCT, what you can write actually? So EAF is congruent to EBF. We got the result actually. ನಿಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಇದೆರಡಕ್ಕೆ ಡಾಟಾ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಬೀಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ನ ಯಾವ ಸಿಪಿಸಿಟಿ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀರಾ ಇವಾಗ? ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸಿಪಿಸಿಟಿ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಂಗ್ರುಯೆನ್ಸಿಗೆ ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ವಿಚ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ನ? ಆಂಗಲ್ AEF is equal to angle BEF CPCT. Got the idea? AEF is equal to BEF CPCT. These two angles are equal. ಇವೆರಡು ಕೂಡ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಅದು ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕಂತ ನೆಸೆಸಿಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನಾವು ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್, ಅದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Okay, we need this angle only CPCT. This much is sufficient. Is that clear? Now we have to choose these two triangles, actually required triangles. Now let us take in triangle EAC, in triangle EAC and in triangle EBC, in triangle EBC, in triangle EAC and in triangle EBC. First two parameters fixed, that time we took now actually. EC is equal to EC common. Okay, EC which is equal to EC common. EC which is equal to EC common. Next to this EA which is equal to EB construction. EA which is equal to EB by construction. We all know. One parameter actually ಸಾಕಾಗಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ದಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ. Now we have the CPCT of the first triangles. What is that? AEF is equal to BEF. AEF is equal to BEF. Nothing but AEC which is equal to BEC. No? Okay, now angle AEC which is equal to angle BEC. CPCT of the above. Or you can take proved above. We already proved this one. Proved above. So how these two angles are equal? Angle AEC which is equal to angle BEC. Now which congruency criteria? Which congruency criteria? Yeah, we used SAS. Side included angle side. SAS we applied now here. Therefore, triangle EAC congruence to triangle EBC according to SAS congruency criteria. Got the idea of this one? Yes. Now in CPCT what you can write? Now this triangle is congruence to this triangle. Now you can write AC is equal to BC as CPCT. AC is equal to BC, CPCT. One proof over. This AB line is divided into two equal parts. That we got the result AC is equal to BC. Next, one more result we have to prove. Angle ECB is equal to angle ECA is equal to ECB. Both are equal to 90 degree we have to prove. But now you can say that ECA is equal to ECB according to CPCT now. Angle ECA is equal to angle ECB, that is also CPCT. But what we need actually, these two angles are equal, but these two angles are right angle we have to show. How can we show that these two angles are right angle? Yeah, Medini? These two angles are equal now. How can we say that these two angles are 90 degree, 90 degree? Same, but we don't know the total strength of this one now. Which concept? Yeah, linear pair. Here you are observing that ECA and ECB are linear pair angles. So, ECA plus ECB is equal to 180 degree because linear pair. We all know that the two angles are linear pair angles. Now this angle and this angle forms linear pair angles. Now we all know that sum of the linear pair angles which is equal to 180 degree. Now ECA plus ECB is equal to 180. We all know that ECA is equal to ECB. Now let us take ECA plus ECB also equal to ECA only. ECA plus ECA which is equal to 180 degree. Angle ECA plus angle ECA is 2 times angle ECA which is equal to 180 degree. 2 times angle ECA which is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, what result you will get? Angle ECA which is equal to 180 degree divided by 2. That is angle ECA is equal to 90 degree. ECA is 90 degree in the sense angle ECB also equal to 90 degree. Actually same to same problem we have completed in the triangle topic actually. That same problem here the verification of perpendicular bisector of the given line segment. Now you got the idea now. This is a 90 degree, 90 degree, then this side is equal to this. How you got the result? Okay, revision, got the revision of this one. Congruency revision also going on. And the construction revision also going on. Right now, yes, perpendicular constructions is very easy. Then this is the proof, verification part. Okay, so first you have to choose the big two triangles. Then, okay, congruency, then CPCT, you have to write these two angles. Then you have to choose these two small triangles. So you can use this one for the help of SAS congruency rule. Then in CPCT, you can say that AC is equal to BC, then angle ECA which is equal to ECB. Then this forms linear pair, therefore 90 degree, 90 degree. Got the idea of this verification, students? Construction is easy, Mataji, but verification it's too long. So, yeah, verification is too long, but verification is also again repeated part only, no? Verification is already you learned in the triangles topic, congruency topic you all know. So just you have to apply that learned topic. Okay, is that clear, students? So this is about the perpendicular bisector verification. Now let us move on to the last part of the revision class of the construction, that is construction of different angles. So how to construct 60 degree, 120 degree, then construction of 90 degree, then construction of 45 degree, then construction of 22.5 degree. So let us discuss that construction of different angles with the help of compass, not with the help of protractor. Using protractor, you can easily mark all the angles. Now you will get 0 to 180 degree easily. So you can mark easily. But here the construction of angles with the help of scale and compass. Okay, are you all ready to revise that construction of different angles? Yes, let us learn all the angle construction fast. Okay. One second, we'll pause the recording portion. Okay, students, now let us concentrate on construction of different angles with the help of compass. Okay, let us learn first 60 degree construction. So how to construct 60 degree with the help of compass? Who is going to explain the steps for this? Yes, who is going to explain the steps for this? Raise your hands fast. Construction of 60 degree. Construction of 60 degree fast. Yes, Vaishnavi raised the hand in the beginning. Yes, Vaishnavi. No other students. Only Vaishnavi, Danya, Shreya. Okay, these 3 students are participating in the class. What about other students? Everybody know the topic constructions now. Whatever we are discussing in this class actually already. So you have learned that topic in the previous classes. This is a revision class. Yeah, Nandan Hegde raised the hand. Let us give the chance to Nandan. Vaishnavi, don't mind. Yes, Nandan. Yes, Nandan. Yeah, Nandan. What is the first step for the construction of 60 degree, Nandan?
Line.
Half. Okay. Yes. Base angle. Okay. So first base line we need now for that. Let us take one line of any measurement. Okay. So let us mark this point as A. Here we'll mark this point as B. Next, what is the next step? What is the next step? We took the base for the support angle. Okay. So we took the base of any measurement. One base we need. Okay. Yes. What is the next step, Nandan? What is the next step, Nandan? Yeah. Fast. What is the next step? What is the next step, Nandan? Nandan escaped. What is the next step? Yeah. Next, who is going to tell? First one line over. Next. Okay, yes, let us give chance to Vaishnavi only. She raised the hand for this question, no? Yeah, Vaishnavi?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, what is the next step, Vaishnavi?
Mataji, from the point of line segment AB, we have to draw a semicircle.
Yeah, semicircle. Next step is semicircle, right now. So we have to draw one semicircle from A point. So let us draw one semicircle for any measurement, okay? For any radius, like this. Semicircle in the sense half of the circle. Semicircle in the sense half of the circle. Got the idea of this one? Okay, Vaishnavi, what is the next step, Vaishnavi?
Next, Mataji, from that arc which meets AB line segment, we have with the same radius, we have to draw arc on that semicircle.
Okay, for the same radius, whatever we are taking for the semicircle, no, for the same radius from this point actually, let us take the point name as C. Here we got one point, no, when we draw one semicircle actually, that semicircle which cross AB line segment on one point, no, that is C point. From the C point, for the same first measurement, we have to cut an arc on the semicircle. We have to cut an arc on the semicircle. So now again we got one more point, D point. Actually, now what is the next step, Vaishnavi?
We have to draw a line from D which joins A, that is 60 degree.
Yeah, very nice. Okay, thank you so much, Vaishnavi. So whatever the first arc we got from this on the semicircle, no, this arc where this arc and semicircle which intersect at one point, no, that point name is D here. So from A point we have to join that D point. This gives the 60 degree measurement. Okay, which gives the 60 degree measurement. Got the idea of this one, no? Let us recall the steps first. First one line segment, base line segment, we have to take AB. Then we have to draw one semicircle of any radius. So the semicircle which intersect AB line segment at one point, that is C point. If from the C point for the same radius, we have to cut one first arc. Okay, that first arc which intersect the semicircle at one point, for that point only we have to draw this one. Okay, so A to D we have to join, which gives the 60 degree. So next, second one is 120 degree construction. Let us learn 120 degree construction. So for 120 degree construction, again we have to take the 60 degree construction help. Okay, so now same to same step we will follow. First let us take one baseline. Let us mark A. Okay, B is not necessary actually. We need one support. Okay, what is the first step actually for 60 degree? For 60 degree, yes, what we have to do? We have to take one semicircle of any measurement. Let us draw one semicircle like this. Next, for the same radius from this point, we have to cut the first arc. No, this first arc actually which gives 60 degree. Now what we have to do? We cannot change the measurement of this radius. From this 60 degree arc, whatever arc we got from the first, no, from that arc, again we have to, for the same radius, we have to cut another one arc on the semicircle. Got the idea of this one? Okay, see here, this is A point. Now here, this first point is C. From the C point, first arc which gives D point. From the D point, for the same measurement, we will get actually E point of the same radius. Now what we have to do? We have to join A to E. There you will get 120 degree. This what happened actually. Micro browser shopping is holiday. Even close my close all.
ಸ್ಮೈಲ್ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ
Ready.
ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ಕೆಳಗೊಂದು ಅಲ್ಲ ಬಂದಲ್ರಿ ಹೌದಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸಿಂಪಲ್.
Okay, let us continue. Once again, I'll explain the steps of 120 degree construction. Same to same, first we have to follow 60 degree steps only. So AB line segment and of any measurement radius, we have to draw one semicircle. So there you will get one point on AB line segment. No? So from this point, for the same radius, we have to draw one arc. Okay, mark that arc point as D point. And with the help of this D point, from this D point, again for the same radius, we have to cut one more arc. For that second arc, you will get actually 120 degree. Join A to E. So there you will get actually 120 degree measurement. Is that clear, students? 120 degree construction? Yes. So next step is 90 degree construction. Okay. Yes, 1 second. Okay, students, let us continue. 60-degree construction is over. 120-degree construction is over. Now let us construct 90-degree. Okay, who is going to explain the 90-degree construction step? 90-degree. Yes, 90-degree. Here some students, they raise the hands. Okay, 90-degree. Third one, 90-degree. How to construct 90-degree? Fatafat. Yes, 90-degree construction. 90-degree construction step. Same to same. First one line we have to take. Okay. Yes. Let us take AB only line segment. Okay. Can I explain? Shreya message that. Okay, Shreya. Yes, Shreya. Shreya. Yeah, Shreya.
Mataji, can you hear me?
Yeah, yes. Clear it is.
Mataji, first we have to construct 120 degrees.
Because first we have to construct 120 degree.
First
Okay, this is same to same. 60 then 120, no?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. First, same to same, we have to repeat this procedure. Okay. So, from a point for any radius, we have to draw one semicircle. Okay. So, we have to draw one semicircle. Here, we'll get one point actually. This point name is C point. For the same radius AC, so from the C point we have to cut an arc. First arc that gives actually 60 degree. So let us mark this point as D point. Next from D point, one more arc for the same measurement we have to take, that is E point. We all know this one. This arc which gives actually 60 degree and this arc which gives 120 degree. Now we need 90 degree actually. 90 degree. Okay, Shreya, can you continue next? Yes, Shreya.
We have to cut an arc, Mataji.
Okay, so for the same radius, from the D point, we have to cut an arc like this, right now? Yes, what next?
Again from E point.
Yeah, again one more arc from E point. Yes. Is it right step? Yes, perfect. Okay, AC radius same to same. Then from C to D one arc. Then from D to E arc. Okay, then from D to here upside. Okay, one arc. Then from E to another arc. So there here we'll get one point, no? So E, D, E, F point will take. So now what we have to do, Shreya? What is the next step, Shreya?
We have to join F point to A.
Yeah, we have to join F point to A, which gives 90 degree. Very good, Shreya. Thank you so much. So this is the construction of 90 degree. Got the idea now? For 90 degree construction, first 60 degree arc, 120 degree arc. From the 60 degree arc, one arc. Then from 120 degree arc, one arc, which gives the 90 degree construction. Okay, 90 degree construction is over. Next, 90 degree half is 45 degree now. How can we construct 45 degree actually? For 90 degree only we have to draw the angle bisector. Let us learn 45 degree also. Here only I'll change the question actually for 45 degree construction we have to do now. How to construct 45 degree? For that first we have to construct 90 degree as usual. Okay. 90 degree construction, up to 90 degree construction, you have got the idea now? Now, we have to bisect this angle. Just in the beginning of this class, actually, we learned how to draw the angle bisectors. Now, same to same steps we have to apply here. Now, we have to bisect angle 90 degree, then which gives 45 degree, 45 degree. Actually, we need 45 degree only now. Yes. Now, what is the first step now? Who is going to explain this topic actually? How to construct 45 degree? Yeah, raise your hands first. Again, Vaishnavi and Shreya are ready. Danya is ready. Okay, now I need different hands. Only Vaishnavi, Danya and Shreya are active in the class. What about others? What about other students? See, these all topics are the revision part. Not a new topic. Yeah, Anudeep. Yes, Anudeep, you have to speak now. Anudeep. Yes, Anudeep.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. What is the next step after the construction of 90 degree? What we have to do, Anudeep? Yes, Anudeep.
Mataji, we have to cut a arc from point C and 90 degree.
Point C and 90 degree here, 90 degree here. Okay. So this point now semicircle which cuts the 90 degree line in one point now. Okay. This is your. Let us take this one G point. Okay. Now C point and G point. This is the arc of actually 90 degree. Are you all observing? The 90 degree arc is C to G. Now we have to cut the arcs from the C point and G point. Yes, of course. But for the which measurement, Anudeep? Now, which measurement we have to take? Which measurement we have to take, Anudeep? Huh? Yes. Which measurement we have to take here? Which measurement we have to take, Anudeep? Yeah, Vaishnavi? Vaishnavi?
Yes, Mataji.
Which measurement we have to take, Vaishnavi? Any measurement can we take?
No, Mataji. Same measure.
Same measurement in the sense beginning what we took for AC. That same measurement we have to take.
Huh.
Okay, what about Danya? What is your opinion?
Same measurement, Mataji.
AC same measurement. Shreya? Yeah, Anudeep, thank you. A to C measurement. Shreya?
Mataji, Mataji, I'm not seeing the board.
Okay, so same measurement we have to
Mataji,
take.
now. Hello, Mataji.
Yes, Shreya?
To G.
Which one? C to G measurement we have to take this measurement? Huh? Really?
Mataji, I am hanged up.
Okay. Yes? Which measurement we have to? Huh?
Doubt, Mataji.
Okay, doubt. Yes. Any others? Any other? Which measurement we have to take here? A to? Yes, A to C. Ankit Hegde is telling that A to C. Yeah?
A to G.
A to G.
Uh,
Then same measurement. Vindhya, same measurement in a sense. A to C only. Yeah. See here, we have to take same measurement. A to C is enough. A to C only we have to take. In the beginning, actually, we fixed our compass for one radius, no? Up to last step, we have to maintain the same radius. A to C only we have to take. Okay, here for 90 degree construction, actually, we took A to C radius, no? So, same step we have to follow, same radius we have to take. Okay, from C point and from G point, we have to cut the R. Got the idea, no? A to C measurement only you have to take. So now from A point, so we have to join this point of intersection of the two arcs. Okay. So there you will get 45 degree construction. Got the idea, no? For 45 degree, you have to take the help of 90 degree only. After constructing 90 degree, you have to bisect the angle of 90 degree. Then which gives 45 degree. Now, if you bisect 45 degree again, what you will get actually? So, 22.5 degree. Got the idea of this one now? Angle construction, then how to construct 30 degree? First, you have to construct 60 degree. Then you have to bisect the angle 60 degree. There you will get the construction of 30 degree. Got the idea now? So then, how if you bisect the 30 degree, then you will get 15 degree construction also. So from this method, you can construct 30 degree, 15 degree, 60 degree, 120 degree. So then 45 degree, 22.5 degree. So you can construct different angles. Is that clear, students? Yes. This is about the construction of 45 degree. Now construction of 22 and a half degree. Again same to same measurement, A to C measurement from this point. Now 45 degree arc is this one. This much only we have to take 45 degree construction. Okay. So now from this C point again we have to draw one more arc, and from this point we have to cut the arc. So if you join this one, you will get 22 and a half degree. Yes, here you will get 22 and a half degree. Got the idea of this concept now, students? Yes, 60, 120, 22 and a half, 15 degree. So now there is one exercise related to this revision. Okay, so just I'll explain each and every problem. That is your homework. Okay, today's homework. First main is construct an angle of 90 degree at the initial point of a given ray and justify the construction. Okay, first one is construct an angle of 90 degree at the initial point of a given ray. So first you just draw one ray. So you all know the definition of ray. Ray in the sense one initial point and another one side which continues up to infinity. So one ray you just take for the first step. Okay, base AB. So whatever term we are taking AB, no, here you can take actually one ray A. Then here you can mark this like this, one starting point, one ending point actually. Then another side which continues. If you want, you can continue up to infinity. So first you just mark one ray. Okay. So next construct 90 degree. Got the idea? Now justify the construction. Justify the construction. How you will justify the construction? 90 degree. Okay. So that you think, huh? Second one, construct an angle of 45 degree at the initial point of a given ray. Okay, and justify the construction. 45 degree construction is over. For the 45 degree construction, you can take the help of congruency. Okay. Next, third one, construct the angles of the following measurement, that is 30 degree, 22 and a half degree, 15 degree. You all know 30 degree construction gottide, 22 and a half, 15. For 30 degree, 60 degree first, then bisect 60 degree. 22 and a half ge 90 first, then bisect 90, then 45 you will get, again bisect 45, 22 and a half you will get. 15 degree. For that first 60, then 30, then 15. Okay. So next. So fourth question. Construct the following angles and verify by measuring them by a protractor. So first construct the angles using compass. Then last verification in the protractor. 75 degree, 105 degree, 135 degree. So 75 degree, 105 degree, 135 degree. Can you construct using compass? Now the question is, can you construct 75 degree, 105 degree and 135 degree with the help of compass, students? Yes, I'm asking one question. Yeah. Can we construct? Yes, of course. Okay, 75 construction. Can anyone explain? 75 construction. 75 degree construction. Can anyone explain? Yeah, Medini? Yeah, correct. Thank you so much. 90 ಮತ್ತೆ 60 ಇಂದ ಬೈಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 75 ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. 75 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು 90 ಮತ್ತೆ 60 ಯ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಐ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್, ರಫ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಗೂ see here, roughly I'll explain. 75 degree construction. So you all know, first you have to take one ray. Let us mark this as A point. Okay. Next, first step is semicircle. You have to draw one semicircle of any measurement, right? No. Then you take this point only B point, because we are taking this one as okay a ray, no, B point. Next, B to C point, which gives 60 degree. Then C to D point, which gives 90 degree. Then here BC, C in the one arc, D in the one arc, which gives 90 degree. Okay na, 90 degree arc illide. So ಈ 90 degree E point ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದನ್ನ E ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, ಇದನ್ನ F ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. F ಮತ್ತೆ C ಯ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ 75 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಇದೇ ಮೆಷರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಗೆ C ಇಂದ ಒನ್ ಆರ್ಕ್ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, F ಇಂದ ಒನ್ ಆರ್ಕ್ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತಂದು ಸೇರಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, 75 degree measurement you will get. Got the idea now? 60 degree arc ಇಂದ ಮತ್ತೆ 90 degree ಆ ಲೈನ್ ಸೆಮಿ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ನ ಟಚ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ಬೈಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ you will get 75 degree. Next 105 degree. 105 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರ ಎರಡರ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ಹಾ ಎಸ್, 120 ಮತ್ತೆ 90. 120 ಮತ್ತೆ 90 ಯ ಮಧ್ಯ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 120 ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಈ 120 ಮತ್ತೆ 90 ಯ ಮಧ್ಯ ಬೈಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 105 ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 135 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ. ಎಸ್, 150. ಹಾ, 135 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ನೀವು ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಷ್ಟು ತಕ್ಷಣ ಸಿಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. 180 ಮತ್ತೆ 120 ಅನ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬೈಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ? ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ 150 ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ. 150 ಮತ್ತೆ 120 ಅನ್ನ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೈಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ 135 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಹೋಮ್ ವರ್ಕ್. ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾಳೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಎಸ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಟ್ an equilateral triangle given its side, justify the construction. Construct an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle you have to construct. Take any measurement. Any measurement, 6 cm, 7 cm. Okay, ಯಾವ್ದು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಜಸ್ಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತೆ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ನ. ಏನ್ ಜಸ್ಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡೋದು? ಸೊ 3 sides are equal, equilateral triangle. Then we all know that in equilateral triangle all the angles are also equal, that is equiangular also. Okay, so that homework parts we'll discuss tomorrow. See, first exercise is homework. Got the idea of this one, no? Yes. Yes, do you have any confusion regarding this topic, students? If you are not having any confusion, then we'll meet tomorrow. Do you want to discuss anything about the constructions? We revised the constructions, no? So based on the revision topic, in 9th standard textbook, they have provided one exercise. That exercise you have to work out today. What basics you have to write in the notes, I'll send. Okay, notes part I'll send now. So construction you have to do. Directly in notes only you can start the homework part, because so whatever construction you are doing in the pencil only, no? So if any mistakes happen, then you can change, no, using the eraser. So wait for 1 hour. After the class I'll send the construction chapter notes. First write that notes part, then you start with the exercise part. Is that clear? Okay, any doubts? Any doubts, students? No doubts? Okay. Okay, students, then one note. Now 10 minutes break. 10 minutes break you can take. Then Divya Mataji's class. Okay, Divya Mataji, I think for the same link, no, Akshay? Mataji will take class here only, no? Okay. 10 minutes break you take. Okay, then after 10 minutes, Mataji will send one link, okay? So, you have to join by the link. Is that clear? Okay. Have a good day, Rachita. Okay, students. Bye-bye.